Yo, what's going on, guys? Elo here, and I'm coming in with the quick deck profile. I recently attended a UDS tournament at my locals. Got a little pin for topping, but yeah, I topped 8. Got 7th place. Sadly, got eliminated right away to Sky Striker Trickstars because I bricked pretty hard. And yeah, last time I played competitively was around 2013, so the fact that I still have a deck that could compete at a high level with a couple new cards added in there is insane, and also happy with my performance. And I just want to show you guys this deck profile because I did try net decking a couple other deck profiles in the past that I didn't find a lot of success at all with, and this is my personal build and the ratios that I think work for me. Yeah, without further ado, let's get on to it. A single Judgment Dragon, sadly, slows down the deck a little bit, but if you do bring him out, he's just an insane monster. Just blows up field, non-target anything. Big body to get over as well. And then since we're playing Lightsworns, you gotta brick as hard as you can. So triple wolf, double Felice, pretty standard. Felice, one thing I learned is she's not a once per turn. So I popped 2 cards that I needed to hit a snow and a wolf off the mill effect. So that was insane. And yes, thankfully there's cards to get rid of them. You just never want to see these ones in hand. Then lastly, for the Lightsworns, just play 1-ofs of each of these. That's the thing I like about it. It's 6 names already main deck, so if you have Judgment in hand, it's really easy to bring him out. Plus the extra deck monsters, it's a total of 8 names. Raiden, really good starter, mills 2 right off the bat. If you hit a wolf or fleece, that's plus. Lila, the only back row hate we have, but I like it because sometimes when you do see a back row, you activate charge, hopefully not mill her and search her out. Erin, super cheesy combo with her, and Fairy Tale Snow if you ever need to get rid of a big monster. Then Lumina just helps bring something back that you might need. That's it for the Lightsworns. Play double honest, nobody expects it. Helped me swing over for a couple games, honestly. Such a good card still. Recommend to add to. Then for the OP card, triple snow, broken card, not once per turn. Yeah, that's all I could say. Broken card, not once per turn. Disrupts your opponent, flips him face down. And then level 4s, these are my 2 main starters. Double Goblinberg. The only thing I like about him compared to other cards like Tin Goldfish or whatever is that he does a level 4 lower. It doesn't exactly have to be a level 4. So if you have a Glow Bulb and this in your hand, you could go for first turn Nat Beast, not just out Sky Strikers right away. And the last level 4s I'm running are Trick Clown for Brilliant Fusion, Garnet for Brilliant Fusion, Giant Rex to combo off Snow. You get a +2 off her effect. Then my little tech choice, Electromagnetic Turtle. He actually saved me a couple times. Helps stall out so you could break a board. Hopefully draw into something that helps you break board or just not die right away. Then last 2 real monsters of the deck, Dotscaper and Glow Bulb. Glow Bulb self-explanatory, level 1 tuner. If it's in graveyard, you mill 1, special summon it. That's how I get to Nat Beast and Trishula. Then Dotscaper, you could Trish off him as well. Since we run a lot of level 4s and he's a level 1, just bring out Raiden in him. Good special summon off getting milled and off getting banished, so he just comes back a lot as well. Extra body on board. Then I decided to play 5 hand traps. These are probably the best hand traps you could be playing right now. This personally, I think the best ratio to be playing at right now. Triple Ash, generic, stops just about everything. And Drill and Lock, huge floodgate for Sky Strikers, Gokis, Mermels, World Chalice, anything that adds insanely to their hand. And then Triple Charge, self-explanatory as well. Mill 3 for cost, add to hand 1. This did get ashed a lot, but what some players didn't know, because this is a rogue deck, is that this does mill for cost. They thought they could stop that, but they can't. This is to help get rid of your bricks from hand. So a recharge, draw 2, mill 2. Pretty simple. And then double Brilliant Fusion. I only play 2. I know people play 3, but all you're gonna use is 1 per duel. basically. So if you start top decking these, that's gonna be so bad if you're trying to grind it out. Or if you already milled the Garnet, it's gonna be bad drawing into this as well. And then lastly, for the last 3 spells I run in the deck, Monster Reborn, self-explanatory. Rhoda, help you get started with the Goblinberg or Raiden in case you don't have them in hand yet. Foolish Burial, yeah, you can mill wolves off this, get a monster on board. What I found out doing most is sending out a Glow Bulb or a Giant Rex so you could +2 off Snow, or bring out that Nat Beast as soon as you can. And lastly, the 2 traps I run is Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment. Judgment works as 2. It could protect you in case they try to activate something, or it could disrupt them in case they try to summon something big or use something. Same with Warning, if they're trying to bring out a huge monster, you could just negate it. And the only real reason I run these is because the only disrupt in this deck really is Snow, and you need an extra 2 just to help secure that your opponent won't do much if you get a slow opening. Alright, now into the extra deck. Simple Seraph Knight for Brilliant Fusion, pretty self-explanatory. I run 2 Synchros in this build. A Trishula, broken card, super easy to make in this deck. Really easy board removal in case you need to get rid of something. Non-target as well, out to Borload. Nat Beast, instant win against Sky Strikers, you can't do anything about that. Bujinki, I really like this guy, but at the tournament there's a lot of fast-paced decks like Goki, World Chalice, Trickstar, Sky Strikers. He does take a bit to set up, but if you do get him on board, he's pretty broken. I did bring him out once, added an Ash to hand off banishing it from Snow. I brought this out with the Rex and the Raiden as well, so pretty easy to make. You plus off of him too. Another rank 4, Fist Dweller, hurts BA a lot, hurts Mermills, World Chalice pretty hard as well. Tornado Dragon, because we don't really have any back row hate in main deck. I did have to bring this out because I played against anti-meta, so that's that. Double Minerva, best card in here. Broken, mill 3, draw if it's a Lightsworn, mill Wolf, you +2 off of it because it gets special summon, or a Felice as well, and you draw 1. Such a good card. If it's destroyed, mill another 3, and it's not, what I learned at the tournament is that it's non-target destruction, so this deck could actually out Borload if you crash into it, and I have done that a lot. I do crash this card into monsters just to pop field. And then onto the links. For link 2s, I run the new link 2, which is probably the best one to go into now, just because it opens up 2 spots for you to use for Minerva or anything else you want to go into. Nightmare, Cerberus, and Phoenix, pretty staple now in every deck. Ever since these 2 came out, they've been staple, because back then the only good link 2s we had to go into were Proxy Dragon or Underclock, and these really saved my deck as well. And then for link 3s, Curious, Deco Talker. Deco Talker, you can make him a huge body on board if you have Snow and a Giant Rex and Grave. Just bring him back, put him in the zones, and you got 33 body on board. Curious, same as like Foolish Burial. I mainly saw myself sending out either a Snow, a Rex, or the Glow Bulb just so I could get to it much faster. Broken cards either way. And then with this, you could add back a Judgment Dragon to hand if it's not banished yet. And last, link 4s, Borload and Saruja. I never once went into Saruja just because I knew there were going to be better players there and they know how to hold their ashes to the point where it really hurts when they drop them. So I was afraid of getting Ash, but Borload, such an amazing link 4 right now, probably one of the best in my opinion. That's it for the extra deck, and then this is my side deck I brought to the tourney. Drone Lockbird, the 3rd one, we main deck 2, but in case you really need it against a matchup. Triple Twin Twister, back row hate because we don't run any main deck really. Called by the Grave, pretty self-explanatory. Protection, great against BA, great against Mermills as well, and World Chalice gets hit by it as well. Evenly matched. I really wish these were sphere modes though, because I believe, yeah, it was against World Chalice. I tried to drop this on him. I think they had a Tri-Gate or something that negated the activation of a spell or trap. I couldn't resolve this, but that didn't stop me from winning. Sky Striker Hate makes him lose a turn. That's basically a nap beast. And then lastly, Dimensional Barrier. Pretty self-explanatory. Good against Pendulum right now. Good against BA since that deck is popular. It doesn't let them go into their first turn, what do you call it, Beatrice, which is nice. But yeah, that's about it for the deck profile, guys. Let me know what you think. And like I said, this is my build. This is what I thought worked. And this got me top 8 at a UDS event. Like I said, my first real event I've gone to. And if you like the profile, try and get more on the way. I want to do my buddies. He topped 8 as well with Mermills. And yeah, I'll try and get some other people from our locals as well. But thank you very much. Like and subscribe if you liked the video and let me know your thoughts and ideas. Thank you.